My very first mentor I had early on in my life, and he taught me just two really valuable lessons. Number one, how to play in the gray. And I think as leaders, we spend the majority of our time in the gray. And what does that mean? That means that we're learning how to take the needs and the desires of our resident or the people we're serving, our employees, and matching that up with still staying within the boundaries that we need to live within, but getting to a yes. And I think that was a very, very valuable lesson. The second area that mentor taught me was generosity. Generosity of my time, giving of my time to others, giving what I know to somebody else so that it is sometimes a starting point and sometimes in addition to. It starts with my 4:30 chair, my time of silence and prayer, of reflection and preparing for the day. Yes, that's 4:30 a.m. Anytime I can interact with residents and staff in our communities, that's the best part of my day. Seeing joy in our central office staff, our corporate office staff, that's a great part of my day. I think it's just a great part of my day when I see a team member accomplish something. It can be big, it can be small, but something they never thought possible. You know, I actually think elder care was part of me from birth, maybe, because I remember just enjoying the seniors in my church as a young person. And then later on in life, I accidentally bumped into senior living as a career after working as a receptionist in my early 20s, part-time in a nursing home. And from that point on, I never turned back. I think there's actually already diversity in our organizations, but not at the leadership level. We must be intentional about developing career paths for our people, and that will just result in increased diversity in all positions throughout our communities and organizations. We are going to have to figure out how to incorporate the voice of the resident into our everyday decision-making and everyday operations. We are going to have to figure out how to use technology for operational efficiencies. Then we're going to have to understand and figure out how do we fit the expense of technology into our operating expenses. Pressure on governance, that will be a major area, I think, of focus going into the future. But I think the big area of change is balancing good stewardship with moving the business. And I can see that will be some tension and some challenges for our boards in the future. I think that senior living can be one of the most challenging businesses to work in, but it is the most rewarding. I mean, where else can you do a budget 1 minute, have a difficult conversation the next minute, and then go hug somebody that you really care about at the end of your day? It is just so diverse and so rewarding.